despite the weather forecast and the predictions that every game is going to be called off, we are at our intended destination today at Hamworthy Recreation versus Wincanton Town. Nailed it.
Love the glasses.
Shout out.
Welcome to the Clubhouse at Hamworthy Rec. We get asked quite a few times by people, like, what's our favourite clubhouse we've been to? Always slips my mind, Hamworthy Rec, but I've got to be honest, it's absolutely amazing, the setup they've got here. It's a good selection of beer behind the bar. I've gone for a Carling, Grace gone for a can of Coke. I've got £3 change out of a tenner for that. Really good. Also a good selection of food they do in here as well. It's like a lovely menu. So if you want a bit of grub before the game, this is a lovely place to come into. Also you've got the sports on TV. Just seen Liverpool beat Accrington 4-0 in the FA Cup. There's a committee room, a pool table, and it's so spacious. Sorry?
Function rooms.
Function rooms either side.
Squash court.
There's a squash court. And also it's so spacious. I mean, if you look around, there's so much space around it. It's so comfortable. It's a really good clubhouse standard, and you can see why, to me, this is one of my favourite ones. There's a terrace outside as well. You can go out and you can get your beans, you can go and watch the ground from maybe an aerial viewpoint. I think we filmed from the aerial point last time we were here. But yeah, when you come to Hamworthy Rec, I mean, there's not too much pub-wise in the local area, but you won't miss it because the clubhouse is just so good here, and it's definitely worth popping into. Chairman at Hamworthy Rec again. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. Nice to have you back.
So how are you enjoying your first season in the Wessex Premier?
It's a big step up. We're finding our feet, but we're enjoying it. New grounds again, new teams to play against. Slow start, but getting there at the moment.
What have you found, like, on pitch-wise, is the difference between, say, Wessex Premier and Wessex Division 1? Or is there not much at all?
No, there is. It's a big jump. Yeah. If you think we went through most of last season unbeaten, and we've got the same team with probably 4 or 5 additions from a higher level, and we're still having tough games every week, so it is a definite big jump up.
Obviously a few changes as well on the management side this season. Kirk's moved on to pastures new, Wayne's taken over as solo manager. How did that come about?
Kirk didn't like the joint manager situation, and to be fair to Kirk, he said close season that he was thinking of moving away. Started the season, still didn't want to do it, wanted to be his own man and with his own team, so he stepped away. Ryan was already here, so Ryan just stepped up from coach to assistant manager, and it was quite seamless really.
And finally, what sort of things have you guys got going on off the pitch?
There's lots going on at the moment. We've been waiting for FA funding, which we've now got. So we've built one new standing stand.
Yeah.
There's a new seated stand to go in over the next 2 months. We've got a walkway going across the bottom. We've got a PA system. There's quite a lot going on to get us up to Premier League standards, and that should all be completed by, I would hope, end of February, mid-March.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate
No worries.
Snooty.
Nerdy.
That's how we had new names for each other. Well, here we are in our intended destination today. The weather pretty much stayed off, didn't it? The cold snap, it seems to have thawed out nicely. Although it didn't this morning on the park run. Bloody rock hard the ground, but never mind. What a day today is, Matthew. For more than one reason. I think we know the main reason, don't we?
What's that?
Ding dong, the Dyche is dead. Which old Dyche? The wicked Dyche. Well, he's not dead, he's just left Everton. So hopefully our days of playing boring, dinosaur style, defensive, non-scoring football are over, because the return of the old messiah, Mr. Moyes. And it's a bit like rolling the clock back 10 years, isn't it, from when we were in our early 30s, when Matt had hair. I could run a park run in about 20 minutes, so those days are behind us. So hopefully Moyes can bring back the glory days of finishing in the top 10.
I don't think he's going to bring my hair back. But nice we did.
Yeah. But on to today's action. Hamworthy Rec. I think it's been just under a year since we've last been here. Good place to come, isn't it? It's not too far away, about 40-minute drive from Highcliffe, a little bit of traffic today. They love a good set of roadworks in January, as I'm finding out everywhere around here. But they're actually playing Wincanton today, and it's another team we've seen a few times, mainly on the road this season, isn't it? So could be an intriguing game today, because I think Hamworthy Rec have had a good start to life in this division, haven't they, after promotion?
They have. I mean, they're currently 6th in the Wessex Premier League, just outside those playoff places. Their last 3 games, it's a bit of a mixed bag. A 3-2 defeat away to Christchurch, a 2-0 win here against Bournemouth Poppies, and a 3-2 defeat on the road to Portchester, which is no shame. Their top scorer was Chris Long. He was their last season's top scorer. He's got 19 in 25 games. But after speaking to Chris earlier in the interview, it's the core of the squad that won the league last season has been kept together, but they've added some players that have played in the Premier League on a bit higher, just to augment that squad. One of those players coming is Eddie Hodge. He was part of Hamworthy United's promotion team in 21-22. He's got 7 in 21 from midfield. And some of the players they've kept as well. I mean, Ben Cooper, I think, is really good. Yep. I'm not sure if he starts today, but he had a good season last year. Went to Australia towards the tail end. He's back playing for them this season. But they've brought in Max Wilcox and Aidan Shepherd, who are Wessex League sort of Premier stalwarts. They've played for some clubs. They know the league, and they've been chipping in as well this season.
Yep, been impressed with them, and they could well stay up in that playoff picture throughout the season. I wouldn't be surprised. But what about Wincanton? They've had a bit of a tough start to life in this division, haven't they? Yeah,
I mean, last time we saw them win was against Blackford and Langley. They won 3-2 there. A very good performance, I thought, from
they played well that day, didn't
they? But they struggled a bit recently, only 1 win in 7, so they'll be looking to turn that round today as we're filming. A 2-2 draw Portland away was their last game, a 6-2 home defeat to Christchurch, that's a bit of a shocker, and a 2-0 defeat to Baffins in the last 3. Their top scorer is Darren McAllister with 7 goals. One of the players I like for them is the holding midfielder Dan Wise. He's come back from a very serious injury while they were in the Western League. This is his first full season back. He's done really well. He's their sort of leader in midfield. He sits deep, but he's also their set piece taker, so he's going to be key in that element. So it's going to be an interesting game today.
Yeah, here's to a few goals today. Matt needs them.
I'll do it. Good squeeze! Away!
Good turn.
That's a good turn.
Prick of the day or what? Don't say anything. No goals here.
No goals.
Hello, Mr. Jinx. That was. They call me goals, HT is Hamworthy Rec 2, Wincanton Town 1. Things have got very interesting, haven't they? Especially in the extended injury time we've had, because the Wincanton goalkeeper's gone off, hasn't he? And Hamworthy have since scored 2 goals in this extended injury time, haven't they?
They have
turned the game around.
Yeah, unfortunately Nathan Ball, the goalkeeper, went off injured, and Matt Garner, who is a striker, has come in goal. It's sort of changed the course of the game a little bit. I mean, it was very early goal, about first minute of play. Dan Wise, quick free kick, great crossing into the box by Tom Jarvis, and at the back post was Connor Williams, who I think has been really good for them. Actually quite impressive in the last few times.
Yes.
With Blackfield as well when he scores. He holds the ball up quite well, he's quite good with the ball at his feet as well. But then, like you said, I think the biggest change was the goalkeeper going off injured.
Yeah, because I think Hamworthy have been building the pressure slowly since then, and I think they've got their reward in in injury time, equalising, and then literally last kick of the first half, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean the equaliser was a free kick into the box. Matt Garner is a striker, we clearly saw.
The way
and Sonny Pike tucked the ball home. And then a ball over the top, and Eddie Hodge ran through, and a good finish actually.
Yeah.
He scored against most goalkeepers on that, very composed. Yeah. He had a good game actually in the centre of midfield. And FA VAR scores. Got some FA VAR scores, haven't we?
FA VAR scores. Stoneham are currently 2-0 up, and it is 0-0 between Andover New Street and Roman Glass. Is it?
Yep.
There you go, because Matt's getting followed by them on Twitter. Our fame is spreading out to Bristol.
Oh, it's nice. Ooh. A good incentive, I think. Oh! Mad. Lucky to free straight away. It was a good finish.
Ooh.
Who do you think got Wincanton's second goal?
Oh, Chris.
Yep. Oh, good save.
He went into the wing sound, couldn't he?
He's so cheesy and
You love it. I told you planes would cost us one day. It wasn't even a plane either. I got that one though.
All right, let you off then. Good result today, 7-2 win. Give us a few thoughts about the game.
Yeah, it was a good win. It didn't start off how we wanted it to be. Obviously they scored, I think it was about 35 seconds in. Won a free kick obviously, and we didn't switch on to it. Really quick counter and crossed the box, didn't defend it, and they were 1-0 up. So we grew back into it. But to be fair, I thought the first 20-25 minutes they were really good. They kind of sat in, made it difficult for us, hit us on the counter, and they could have potentially nicked a second. But yeah, no, we grew back into it, and then obviously, yeah, we managed to equalise and get into half time.
So one of the turning points of the first half was the goalkeeper going off injured. What did you say at half time to the players? Like, test out the replacement a little bit?
Well, we've had it. We've had the goalkeeper jinx this year. It's been really difficult for us with injuries and long-term injuries especially, and yeah, so just kind of said to the players that he wasn't the keeper, and it's one of those things that hit low and hard, and he might not get down to it. So, but to be fair, I thought he come on and did well. Obviously, second half was difficult, a couple of the goals for him, but it's always going to be that way. So,
yeah, and just in terms of your season as a whole so far, you're pretty much hovering in and around those playoff spots, aren't you? Is that kind of where you expected to be of the squad you got, or are you exceeding expectations at the moment, do you think?
I think we've got a really good squad. A group of lads
forward.
Yeah, and they're a group of lads that are really together, buy into it, work hard. If we're not training, they're out running, and games are off, we're in on a Saturday, so they're really committed to it. Yeah, it's a good squad. I think the start of the season, we kind of said to them, look, let's just see what happens. Where can we get to? We've just come into the league. You don't want to set expectations too high, but yeah, we're hovering in and around it. I think if we can stay in and around it, then that's a great first season for us. Yeah. I think there's a few teams, I think there's a few that will definitely be in there, and there's going to be a group that could clinch it. So it's just going to be about us and our run really, and if we keep winning games, then you never know.
Brilliant, thank you very much for your time.
No worries at all, thank you.
Cheers. Chris, a few thoughts about the game today?
Obviously, when your luck's not going with you, obviously a keeper going off has obviously had a huge impact on the game. I think we were 1-0 up at that time and had other chances as well. It wasn't a smash and grab by any stretch, and obviously we then had to put a centre forward in goal, and fair play to him for stepping up, but even not just a centre forward that hasn't played more than 15 minutes in the last 9 months as well. So it's it's one of those. I still think we should have defended better and protected him more as well at times, but yeah, when your kind of luck's not with you and you lose your keeper after 20 minutes away from home at a team that's doing really well and are a good side, it's always going to be difficult.
Yeah, you did mention it was the turning point, was the loss of the goalkeeper, wasn't it? And
yeah.
The tide sort of turned from there, didn't it?
Yeah, like I said, I think if that doesn't happen, it's a very different game. Like I said, we were 1-0 up at that point and had other chances. But yeah, to play over an hour with a centre forward in goal away from home against a team that's in form and doing well, and I think they were 6th in the league for today, and they're a good side without a doubt, and take nothing away from them, they're a good side again today. But it's when you come away to places like this, you need a little bit of luck on your side, and I definitely don't think we had that today.
And sort of finally, how do you sort of G the boys back up again for the next
Yeah, look, we just said we'll be training again as of Tuesday, and we've got a game at Bournemouth at home then on Saturday, and it's just about kind of putting this out your mind. And we have took a few beatings on the road this year away from home, but at home we've been much more consistent, so it's about bouncing back, putting this out of our head, addressing the goalkeeper situation pretty urgently, and then looking forward to Saturday.
That's brilliant, thank you, Tom, Chris.
No worries.
Well, Mr. Post. Or shall we say Mr. Snoods? Lucky Snood now. The goal digger Snood is being worn every game now, even in the middle of summer. Full-time score was Hamworthy Rec 7, Wincanton Town 2. Crazy second half that was, wasn't it, Matthew?
Yeah, that was a bit mental.
I think it was 2-1 and then 3 goals in 5 minutes from Hamworthy. Just blew Wincanton away, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the first goal from that was, I believe, Aaron Roberts, who took a tidy finish, to be fair. So cut back to him, put it well in the corner. Own goal as well, bit of a confusion maybe if the goalkeeper was still, that might not have happened. A little bit of confusion, and then sort of to make it 6, I believe it was Tyler Rudd went sort of round the goalkeeper, very tight angle, managed to sort of put it in on the line. Wincanton got one back through, Crisp.
Yep, good.
Crisp finish, thank you.
Oh, come on, you can't.
Been waiting all day for that. Against Noah Crisp in goal for Hamworthy Rec, which was interesting. Chris Long, come off the bench, 2 goals.
Sitting there at half time, I don't think no one could say that was going to end up 7-2.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think you could say Hamworthy Rec deserved it overall. You
Yes.
can't deny that.
Yeah.
But I think Wincanton gave a good account of themselves, and especially in the first half, I thought
a good going forward.
Yeah, good going forward. They defended well, tried to break on the counter, didn't they?
Yeah.
But I think Hamworthy's quality and fitness shone through second half. To wrap it up, another great trip here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great hospitality.
Yeah, thank you to
very
Chris
much,
and everyone else on the committee. Absolutely brilliant.
Yes, can't thank them enough. Everyone's been great, haven't they? All the committee.
Let's say lovely bar staff as well. They asked me to shout them out. So.
Lovely bar staff, and also speaking to Simon, who's the dad of Aaron, who plays, and he jokingly said he won't be scoring today, he'd more likely get a yellow card, and lo and behold, he got the goal. So next Saturday, where we'll be going to Bashley against Shaftesbury. A lot of changes at Shaftesbury, and also, Laura, please, no activity until after Saturday. Thank you. That every game's going to be called off today. The weather has not been... No, I'll start again.